Hey guys, welcome back. Right, today, mystery guitar build. Bit of carving this time, power carving, so angle grinder time. So let's go and make some sawdust. So the next bit you'll see of me now will be outside in this glorious British weather, horrible weather, doing a bit of power carving with an angle grinder. And yeah, I'd done some practicing on the one side and it worked really, really well. So now, like I said, I'll be filming me doing the opposite side. So, sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea. I can wait while the kettle boils. Don't forget the biscuits. Sorted? Good. Right, so yep, go out in the garden now. Let's make some sawdust. Right, we're all clamped to my makeshift workbench. This is where I do all my work. It's outside normally. Because like I said, I'm still looking for a workshop. I have my cut line all marked out, ready to go. I'm going to be doing this with an angle grinder. And you'll be amazed just how much precision you can get using one of these. So, first things first, important bit, music. Need a bit of music. Gotta have a bit of music. Excuse the messy hair. Better than Ear Defenders, this. Obligatory pencil, must stay. Dust mask, because it is going to get very dusty very, very quickly. Right, last bit, gloves. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't mind carving. It's actually quite good fun. Right, bit of music. Let's see what we can find. What have I got? Oh. Power! you go. You can see in a matter of minutes you can remove a hell of a lot of material with one of these. And all it is just a normal standard 80 grit flat disc on the end of an angle grinder. Right, now what I'm going to do is carve this. Remember I was saying about a 45-degree chamfer? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And while I was practicing the other side, I've already started it. As you can see, I've already got a chamfer going right round. Now this pencil line here is the line for the chamfer for the back of it. And all I did with that was one of these. That's an 80 grit drum sanding wheel. I've got a 120 as well, sanding wheel. On the bobbins, that kit, like I said, was about 20 quid. It weren't a lot. I think I actually paid about 11, 12 quid for it in the end, off eBay. But yeah. So the next bit is carving, which is just as dusty. You can do it with an angle grinder, but I prefer doing it like this. What I'm going to have to do is get myself a power drill, corded drill, the plug-in, rather than using my DeWalt battery drill. It takes a bit of a hammering doing this, and I'm quite fond of my DeWalt battery drill. So, but anyway, let's get some carving done. Back on goes the dust mask. I should have took my hat off first. Can't forget my pencil. Back on goes the music. And go again. See, just like that. Nice chamfer in there. Yep. It's come out rather well, I think. Just unclamp this for a second. Still needs tidying up a bit. That's where my pickup switch is going to go. Then I've got a nice carve in here. This section will be left clear because that's where my neck pocket's going to be. Right guys, I've just brought it back inside now just to have a bit of a break, but as you can see we've got a nice chamfer all the way around. It's looking rather good now, I think. It's nice and smooth, especially like that piece. That's where my 2 pots are going to go. If you're wondering what the little cartwheely shaped things were, it's just a rough idea. I'm just working out the sizes of them. So yeah, but that you won't see that in the end. The only thing that will be on top here will be a little tiny hole there and a little tiny hole there for the pot, the actual pot leggy stalk bits to poke through. I've got to do this side yet, shape this side, but it's looking good. And once that side's done and the back's done, I can cut a slab off the top of this and I can route this pocket. Now, because of the nature of the angle, the chamfer, I'm going to angle the pocket slightly just so they go in, so when the pots come through they come up and they wedge in place, and then it's going to be a case of tightening down the nuts, the washers and the nuts to hold it in place. But yeah, it's all so nice and smooth. It's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't done this piece because of the fact that this is where the neck has got to go, as I said before, so I'm not going to bother with that piece. What I've also done, which you didn't see, because I stopped filming and I just decided to have a quick go, but I've also had a go roughly done the back. It's not smooth yet, I haven't sanded it back, but I've done the back for the belly cuts, so it sits into the body quite nice. It's not as deeper chamfer as we've got on the front. It's a lot shallower curve, comes a lot closer to the center line, so yeah, and I'll do the same here as well. This one will obviously come in a little bit more because of the fact that it's the top half of the guitar. So yeah, but the chamfer looks good, and as we said, it gets thinner the further we go to the top horn. It gets wider the closer we come to the center of the guitar, and then comes narrower again down to the lower horn. I say this has got to be, this was only roughed out with the angle grinder, but I've now got to go over it with my sanding drum to get it nice and even all the way around on the line, and then work through the grits to get it super smooth, and it'll look absolutely gorgeous. These lines were just what I was working out for me carves on the back. I'll say this will be carved in as well, but I can't do this section until I've got the neck in, because this is got to blend into the neck. So once the neck's in, I can carve this back end at the top here. It's quite cool. But I'll do this side, not a problem, and I can do the bottom here, not a problem. But this piece, as I say, these horns will not be done till the neck's in. Right, on to the next bit, me smoothing this out. So the next time you see this guitar, both sides of the chamfers will be done, front and back on both sides, and we'll be looking at routing cavities and neck pocket, and then also start looking at cutting the slab off the top of this guitar ready for the controls. The only other thing I can do is just not bother with controls and just go straight to an output jack, and then you've got to do it all through an amp or through a pedal. I don't know yet, we'll have a look, but yeah, that's where we are so far. So as I said, next time you see this, we'll be doing cavities and we'll be doing cutting the slab off. So until next time, keep rocking, guys.